In Dunlap, a couple from there also barely escaped Israel as the Hamas attack started on Saturday. They returned home safely yesterday and are now reflecting on their experience overseas. They shared their story with News 12's Amelia Greer.
30 minutes after we crossed the border, they shut the border. And then we're like, now what do we do?
Dunlap missionaries Debbie and Gerald Morrison departed from Jerusalem just before bombing started on Saturday. The Morrisons have taken groups to Israel for years with their nonprofit Serenity Point. What was supposed to be a 2-week longer trip was cut short by Hamas attacks. The missionaries were in between groups with 3 days off when they decided to go to Jordan to see Petra.
We booked to go to Jordan at the last minute. We were on the bus 30 minutes before the bombing started. We crossed the border. 30 minutes later, the border closed. To such a time as this, there's a purpose. And we're home. So while we're home, we want to make a difference.
The couple had to fly through 3 countries and 3 airlines in order to get back to their home in Dunlap. Debbie said there are still Americans in Israel that have yet to return.
30% of the economy for Israel is tourism. And there are several Tennessee groups that, by the busloads, have not been able to leave Israel. So please pray that everyone does make it home safely.
The Morrisons are happy to be back in Tennessee where they can support Israel from over here.
It didn't stop when we got on a plane and came home. We have been contacted probably by 10 sources already in Israel asking us to please send things. Israel as a whole is a small country. They don't have a lot of manufacturing in it. This ministry for years has already sent items of need to it, and I have a long list of things we've already been asked to send.
Debbie said Tennesseans can help Israelis through donations and supplies.
It's not good. And Israel as a whole, our friends who are there are telling us they're expecting it to get worse before it gets better.
Reporting in Dunlap, Amelia Greer, News 12.